What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? Today, I've got a really cool explore for you. I think the house is an early 1900s house, like around 1930. The place has been abandoned for quite some time. It's a little bit rough, but I think it's going to be cool. The place I'm talking about is this place right here behind me. It looks like it's a big place, so I think we should get inside. But before we do, just want to remind all of you, if you haven't, to please hit that like button for me. Leave a comment after the video, and also if you have not, please hit that subscribe button. My next goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers. I need all of you to help me out. If you have not, please hit that button. Let's get inside this place. Okay guys, before we go inside, I thought I would start this one out on the front porch here. As you can see, this place is extremely overgrown. I mean, it's completely buried in overgrown trees and brush. And this place is actually on top of a hill next to a pretty major road, which is wild. But yeah, let me just try to show you guys the property a little bit. It's going to be hard to show much here. Everything is buried and overgrown. What we have here, it's a pretty cool looking house. I think it's going to be a pretty old place too. We're going to try to figure that out. We'll go this way a little bit just to show you guys how overgrown this is. I mean, there's just fields out there. And there's a massive tree here in front of me. This thing here has to be like 6 feet wide. It's an absolutely stunning tree. Hopefully whatever they do at this place, they save that tree. I'll just go over here and show you the side of the house. This looks like an extension they had. We're not going to be able to go around back or anything like that. So yeah, over here, you can see the chimneys falling off. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking old house. Looks like it's going to be in a little bit of rough shape. All right, so I did manage to get around the side here, so I'll show you guys this side too. Over here, looks like we got some kind of like a retaining wall or something. Oh, this could even been like a garden bed or something along the side of the house. Pretty cool. There's a bench over there. That's another view of the house. And look how overgrown this is. I'm not kidding, guys. It's bad here. It's so bad it's not worth filming the walk around. So I'll just try to show you guys a couple of cool points. But these weeds are taller than me. It's crazy. But yeah, look at this place. I really wanted you guys to see the back side of the house too. It's a beauty. Okay, let's get inside. So why don't we work our way in? Again, we're out front here. It's a very beautiful porch. I like it. It's too bad that it's a little rough. And of course there is a hole. If Noah was here, he would fall right through. And okay, well here we go. Here's the entrance to the house. Right away we got a really old solid door, which unfortunately some idiot has booted in. We've got some old linoleum flooring here. Oh wow. So right away we got some wood paneling with some really retro wallpaper over it, which is kind of interesting if you ask me. And then right over here we got that barnwood lining these walls, which of course you guys know if you watch this channel, I love that. That's a cool east facing window there. I love those barnwood planks. Those are absolutely massive too. They're like 14, 15 inches wide. Beautiful planks. There's some retro wallpaper in the corner there too. It's an interesting like mudroom, I guess you would call this. But those barnwood planks, those are beautiful. I hope somehow, some way they find a way to salvage those. So as we go in here, okay. So this is like the front of the house, I suppose. I'm not sure what room this is. You can see the place is kind of trashed. Oh, this might have been a kitchen. Yeah, you got a drain there. This would have been a kitchen, so the countertop, Oh yeah, now I see it. The cabinets would have been on the wall there, the stove in the middle. But it's all gone, unfortunately. There's the counter there. Actually, it's an L-shaped counter. So yeah, that's exactly how it went. You see the old plaster walls behind, so this place is already getting dated to the mid to early 1900s, I would bet you. What's really cool, as I'm looking at this kitchen, yeah, they got that border in the middle. They had some kind of a tile border, which is, you know, probably something from the 80s there. But they actually built over the original kitchen wall, which is back there with that pink, like 60s type wallpaper there. It matches that stuff in the corner there behind the barnwood. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes it's cheaper to renovate over things than it is to gut them and do them properly, and that's what they did here. But I really do like the use of the barnwood in this place. The mudroom had a really nice use of it. That corner is really nice. But even this beam going across the kitchen ceiling here, they've got hooks and screws and all sorts of things just to crudely hang things. But if this place was loaded up with pots and pans, it would look very cool. But that's awesome use of barnwood. I love that. Let's go this way. This place is really in rough shape though, guys. Holy mackerel. So under the stairs, they just had some storage. Very crude looking storage, but effective. Over here. Oh yeah. Again. Beautiful barnwood wainscoting. You got that really retro wallpaper there. That's the best look we've had of it yet. How old do you guys think that wallpaper is? Someone threw a stone at the wall and got stuck. And there's a look at the plaster from the inside, basically. That's pretty cool. There's some of the wainscoting left here too. I really like that. Oh wow, and I just noticed we're gonna have to be careful upstairs. You can see right through the floor. All right, so over here we got a really, really old door. And it looks like at one point in time that had some really old hardware on it. Those are nice knotted pine floors. So this is the bathroom. Oh yeah. So that's a pretty cool original window. That would date back to when this house was built for sure. And what they've really done, which I like, even though it's crudely done, they added shelves on the window. So I guess over here, let's take a look. Yeah, we got a toilet. The brown bomber has not been in this one. And this toilet is just kind of sitting in this corner with some really retro looking like 80s wallpaper. Then you got this tile down here, which actually is not tile. Looks like it's actually like cardboard or some kind of a board with tile on it. Let me touch it. Yeah, it's like linoleum. Wow, that's crazy. You got some of the countertop left there. But yeah, this place had some interesting tile work in here with that fake linoleum stuff. And there's a lot of pillows in here. It almost looks like at some point somebody was crashing in here before the raccoon poo party. And this is really unusual to see in a house like this. An insert shower. Now that's a very 80s looking shower. And the funny thing is they kind of retrofitted into the original shower space. And the original top and, well, 1.5 feet of walling is still there. Of course the piping is not. Somebody stole that. Well, there's a hole in the ground there. You gotta be careful in these places. Okay, let's work our way in. Oh man. Okay, so those are stairs going upstairs. One point in time, these would have been absolutely beautiful. Look at that banister. It's too bad somebody had to smash that, but we still get an idea of what it looked like. Absolutely amazing at one point. And the house goes down that way, and then it goes up. So I guess we'll go this way first. Out here, it looks like at one point they had a sliding door. They had a deck at the side of the house, which unfortunately has completely caved in. You can see there's paint on the side of the house. It's pretty rough too. It's a nice bay window over there. Okay, so let's go check out this area. If I had to guess, this would be like the living room or the family room of the house. You got some magazines and bills on the floor. There's a bill here from 2003. Wow. Oh, yeah, it's too bad this room's trashed and there's so much graffiti, but wow. Some cool features. I like the fireplace. That's the fireplace that we saw outside that was collapsing. One time this would have been a very cozy room to hang out. There's something from September 2001, September 13. There's a calendar here. Let's see what this one says. 2004. There's some random clothing items here. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of graffiti in this place, unfortunately. Some people were really bored. It is in a busy area, so I'm not totally surprised. It's a big room. The best feature of this room, though, which unfortunately is kind of destroyed, is this huge window. I don't think this is a bay window, but it's kind of like a bay window. But at one point in time, yeah, this would have been beautiful. It would have let in all the southern light. Would have been a great window. And over here we have another room amidst all this decay. Oh wow. And this room is rough. Look at that. So the ceiling's coming in here. And this actually looks like it was a sunroom. I mean, you've got all these windows. There's the brick of the fireplace. So this might even have been outside at one point. Before we go in though, just show you the door. Got another beautiful old door. These doors look more like mid 1900s to me. Oh yeah. This was definitely like a sunroom that they added on. So at some point this was an add-on to the house. They painted the chimney. Or maybe they didn't, actually, because this is drywall right here. So maybe they didn't. That's even a candle holder on the wall. So maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this was originally part of the house, because none of the rest of it looks like it was outside. But yeah, let's see if we can get over here. Yes, we can. Ooh, good thing I'm wearing safety boots. So yeah, this is a cool little spot. They had shelving over here beside the fireplace. They had corkboard on the wall so they could put up stuff. And then you have this beautiful room with the southern and western facing windows that would have just been amazing to sit in on night times, or in evenings, I should say. See if we can date this glass. Let's see if there's any date. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to see anything. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's move further in. That is a really cool room. It's just too bad it's so destroyed. Okay, so let's go back this way. What are those floors? Those floors look like mid-1900s floors, don't they? Nice hardwood floors. Got a magazine there. Nothing really to identify. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool tile countertop that matches the border. That might have been from the kitchen at one point. And again, I wouldn't say this is a bay window, but it's like a bay-like window. It's a beautiful window. Southern-facing window. This is a pretty decent-sized room. This might have been a family room, too. Maybe the other one was more like a rec room. That's interesting. I wonder if at one point in time they had like a weeping wall here. They've got this stone base here, which is bordered in, and there's tile below it. That's interesting. Huh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Huh. That's a very cool stairwell. We're gonna have to check that out. Before we do though, let's go see what this room is. Again, look at the decay in here. Lots of holes going outside. Oh, I know what was here. They had a fireplace here at some point because you have the exhaust vent there. But over here, that's just rot. Oh, wow. This room is stuck in time. Got another bill down there. I don't see a date. Something there. That says 1999. That's from 99. So this place has been abandoned for a long time. Even got a blueprint of probably what they were going to do to the area here. But never mind that stuff. Take a look at that wallpaper. That's some ancient looking wallpaper. I don't even know how old that could be. But I do have to point out the cool baseboards in this room. These are more original to the house. Wow. That's cool. And that's pretty neat too, that built-in shelf here. That's a very retro looking shelving unit, but it's cool as heck. And of course they have an original window here too. Look at that wood trim. Wow. But yeah, this place is in very rough shape. Look at the plaster up here. It's just coming apart. That wallpaper is something else. I'm sure you guys will be able to help me figure out how old it is. Let's check out the basement before we go upstairs, shall we? Spiral stairs. This will be cool. Hopefully this is steady. Seems like it. I'm a little nervous going down these. Ooh. What the heck? Whoa. Okay, this goes outside. That's cool. Interesting chair rail down here, or sorry, wainscoting again. It's the barnwood wainscoting. You even have an electric heater built into the wall. That's pretty old school. Be pretty expensive to run now. Got an old book there. But yeah, check this room out, guys. That's pretty crazy. Going over to this pretty old looking door. That door is probably a 70s or an 80s door. Still, you don't see doors like that at all anymore. And here's the stairs going up. I'll just show you those because these are amazing. Not many houses have features like that. There's some old Santa Coke. Santa Coke. Not that kind of Coke. 1997 edition. Pretty wild. So over here we got a countertop, or a bathroom countertop, sorry. Someone's boots. Well, it's kind of cool. The fold-out couch is still out. Somebody was looking at going to Italy. The World Atlas of Horse Racing. Those are really old hockey gloves too. Wow. There's just stuff everywhere. Some of these papers look. Atlanta Flames. Atlanta Flames. That's from 1972. Wow. 1968 baseball yearbook. I mean, all this stuff is ruined now, but some of this could have been valuable at one point in time. Is there anything over there? Just the other hockey glove. That's a cool built-in shelf there. As is that one. And this room would have been pretty cool at one point in time. You can see they had the wainscoting going around. There's only one piece of it left there. There's a piece left of it there. And there's a couple pieces there. Would have been very cool when it was in good shape. What's over here? Oh, the floor is very soft below me. Oh, yikes. So this is the original part of the basement here. Look at that. That's like a sump hole. Surprisingly, the furnace is still here. And you know, it doesn't look 300 years old. It doesn't look super modern either. But yeah, you can see this in an old basement. They had the old chimney going up from down here at one point when they had different types of heating. You got some very old pieces of, looks like bedtime Bible stories. That's probably what this is all from there. Yeah, chemistry book back there. So that's a 1988 edition of Sports Illustrated. Holy mackerel. And of course these forgotten bunnies and bears, just forgotten forever. They still love you though. As we look around, we have pipe here with insulation. I'm going to try to avoid touching that. We got a freezer here. Let's see if we can open it. It's empty and clean. Wow. See, an old speaker over there. It's still kind of intact too. Well, old oil tank. Yeah, another part of the basement here. Oh, it's just like a crawl space below the house. You can see electrical panels been gutted. It's a cool old shelf. It's warped with time. It's now wavy. But yeah, that's kind of wild. Time is taking its toll down here. Now let's get out. Work our way to the upstairs. See what happened up there. See if there's any more clues of when this place might have been abandoned. Oh, but before we do, you know what? Let's go outside. Let's see what it looks like from this side. Oh. Okay, so they had steps here. Oh, all right. They had steps going up. That's pretty cool. So that's what the house looks like from this side. That's that wing over there with the collapsed deck. Yeah, this would have been very cool at one point in time. They had the lattice and the vines. This would have been very, very pretty. It's just too bad this house is in such disarray now. It deserves so much better. Okay. Okay, let's go upstairs. Toilet tank. Stairs look a little rough. So there used to be a heat vent coming out of the stairs too. These stairs do not feel sturdy. Okay, so we are upstairs. Huh. This room's rough. Look at that ceiling. Again, maybe at some point somebody was squatting here. There's still a mattress on the floor. It's a pretty crazy looking wallpaper. But what's cool, it's got that barn house, or that old school farmhouse roof shape upstairs. That's cool. The closet here had some cool shelves put in the corner. And that even goes up to the attic. Look at this. Somebody made a picture frame out of the fan blades. Can we see upstairs? Not a whole lot to see. Just the chimney, basically. But yeah, look at this bathroom. It's ruined in here. I mean, the toilet's actually fallen through the floor. We've heard the saying of the joke about falling in the toilet. In this case, you fall right through the floor in that toilet. That's Pretty cool original window there too. I like those shutters they put up. It's just too bad the bathroom's gone, basically. Even the door. That's some old wood. And I think that hardware there would have been really impressive if it was left behind. Okay, let's go this way. Wow. What the heck? What's all over the wall? That's cool. So the vine's actually coming into the room. And as we look out here, look at the decay of the shingles out here. Wow. Massive closet in this room. So this obviously was the master bedroom. They had a big windowed closet. If that wasn't smashed up, the room would seem much larger. But what the heck? I mean, that's part of the door. Oh yeah. Somebody booted the door in here. Looks like actually somebody barricaded this room temporarily and they booted in the door. That's weird. Oh, I see. So there's packets all over the floor. They look like hot sauce, barbecue sauce, sweet and sour sauce. And I think what's happened is, yes it is, idiots have thrown it all over the walls here. That's what we're seeing. Wow. It's a shame people had to do this. It was a beautiful home at one point. Wow. I mean, that took a lot of effort and time to destroy a wall like that with hot sauce and ketchup. I mean, look at this. Being an idiot has no limits. Wow. I mean, look at it. It's everywhere. There's bottles of it. There's packets. It's insane. I'm going to show you guys the downstairs extension from up here. So that's what it looks like. Of course, that's the deck that we couldn't go out on. Pretty wild. Okay, well, I think there's one room left. That's going to wrap this one up. I'm a little nervous going this way. Ooh, there's turds here. We got to be really careful. Okay, we made it. So here's a look at that roof from here. Again, you can just see how overgrown everything is. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's crazy at the same time. And look at the trim work on that door. Beautiful. I mean, this isn't tiny either. Let me just show you. You know, that's like 5 inches. That's decent. So here's the last room of the house. I guess this would have been one of the kids' rooms or a guest room. Again, it's got some very retro looking wallpaper. This looks to be like late 80s, early 90s wallpaper with that flower design, even the border. But everything here remains true to how the house originally was. They still have the plaster walls. It's just a shame to see a place like this sitting like this. Pretty cool baseboards. And up here, they also had electric heating to go along with the heating vents that are coming from the furnace, so that's interesting. I'll show you guys the curved ceiling up here. It's very cool. The curved ceiling, very old school. A feature I just love about these homes. And I think that is going to wrap this one up, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Alright guys, that's all the time we have for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this explore. Pretty cool place. I presume this is probably around a 1930s house or so from the things we've seen here. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm glad I brought this one to you. Unfortunately, yes, the place is a little beat up and decay has set in quite heavily. But this place still had a lot of the original charm and qualities that made this a home at one point in time, even including some of the odd wallpaper choices and renovations that happened over the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And if you did, please make sure you hit that like button. And of course, comment after the episode. Before we go, I just want to say thank you to Glennis Hanlon and Graham Conrad for their latest donations on Ko-fi. Really appreciate it, guys. Everything you guys donate towards the channel will go towards getting better equipment or something for the channel. So I really appreciate it. And if anybody else wants to donate, there are links in the description and on my main YouTube page, but there's no obligation, so don't feel like you have to. Okay, well, that's all the time we have. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button there. Check out last week's video there. Check out that random video up there. We'll see you guys in the next Explore. Thanks for tuning in.